Hey, I'm Josh Temple. I'm a licensed contractor and host of several home improvement shows for the last 15 years. And I'm here with my good friend Lee Mon, General Manager of LaCantina Doors. And I probably haven't used anyone more than LaCantina Doors. I've been putting these doors in for 10 years, right?
10 years. I think about 20 to 30 jobs we've done together. So
that's right.
I'm glad you could finally make it down here.
I've been dying to get down here. I love your product. I've done it on TV. I've put them in my own homes. I'm glad to be here, get all the cool tips and tricks, the right way to install these and look professional on the job. We're gonna give you all those cool tips and tricks for standard application for folding.
Folding, multi-slide, we're also going to be looking at the two different screens we offer, pleated and non-pleated.
Which a lot of people don't know you have.
A lot of people don't know we have, and they're quite unique. To get a screen that spans that opening, that size, it's not your standard screen. So there's a little bit to it that we're going to go over. By the end of it, you're going to know how to put in a screen perfectly. What we're going to go through is how you receive the product, what to expect to find in the packages with hardware boxes. We're going to go over some tools that are recommended for the job to get the job done right. And then we're going to go jump into the installation. So we're going to lay the frame out, we're going to join it, install the frame, hang the doors. And then last but not least, we're going to go over how we adjust it and fine tune it so it works perfectly every time.
Which is, in my opinion, the most valuable stuff.
Yes.
Is adjusting that thing so you get the right seal and your customer's always happy.
Absolutely.
And below, check it out, feel free. Infographic. So on the lower third, we're gonna have an infographic or a breadcrumb, and you can fast forward or rewind. So whether you're on the job or you run to your truck to figure it out, or you're at home getting ready for a job, you can look professional with all of the installation information. Ready to go?
Let's do it.
We got a long day.
We have.
We got a long day. Lee, yes, you've done a very good job at laying out all the tools. Most of our installers have all of this stuff in spades.
That's right.
So why don't we hit some of the specialty things?
Why don't we start up this end and we'll go through them quickly.
Great.
We've got your screwdrivers here. This screwdriver is a long screwdriver. This is going to make your job a lot easier when it comes to adjusting. So we'll get to that when we get to after we've installed the system, but I just want to highlight that.
I actually want to highlight that too, because out of all of this stuff, the one thing I went and bought after my first LaCantina door were those long screwdrivers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. So. Now you've got it. Snips for opening the package, as we saw. Wood shims, as well as plastic shims.
Yeah.
So it's wise to have a selection, different thicknesses. It's critical for setting your sill perfectly flat.
And especially, as everyone knows, when you're working on slab, that slab could be 40, 50 years old, you're not going to be level.
Exactly, and this isn't a French door. Some of these systems can span up to 60 feet, so to have that perfectly framed or that slab perfect is pretty rare, so plastic shims are good for that job. We've got some backing rod we use for block installations when you don't use a nail fin. Cork. We've got a laser level. I love using laser levels. One thing with these systems, the frame has to be perfect.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of ways that you can square, plumb and level your frame though. Laser level's a great one. You can cross string it.
Yep. And
obviously you need a level too to make sure your jams don't have any belly in them and they're nice and straight.
And that's really important, especially when you're doing a remodel and the walls aren't that straight.
That's right, exactly.
You got to have that frame straight for that door to work properly.
Especially when you come across a framing from the 50s or 60s, right?
Right.
Concrete drill bits, crucial, a 5/32 specifically. It's compatible with the concrete screw we supply in the hardware kit.
Yep.
Hammer drill makes that drilling of that concrete that much easier. A drill index, countersinks, another something that a lot of people don't have in their toolkit.
Yep.
And what we use this for is countersinking the installation screws and the jams. So we flush the screw out and put a little button on it to clean it up so there's no visible screw.
Installers, take note, that's vital.
We did miss the safety goggles. So I want to see your fancy ones, given that you gave me a hard time about mine.
They're being cleaned right now. I'll have them in a second.
Drill gun, a mallet. If you need to tap something into place, a soft mallet is all it takes. Silicone gun. Blue tape's always good if you want to protect the wood before you finish it. We've got some self-adhesive flashing. What do you call that?
That's an ice
We've got a
ice scraper.
We've got a scraper, a mini level. a taped up block, which is good. This is a good tool.
I can't wait to see what it's
Yeah.
for. What is it for?
For the screens.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought this was the LaCantina black box, just in case anything went wrong.
No,
You go
this
check
is,
it afterwards.
This is you're gonna love this. And this Allen wrench, it's a mini Allen wrench that actually comes with the pleated screen, so that'll come for you. I always like to have some suction cups to help manipulate the doors, as you said before. Extremely heavy, just allows you to manipulate the doors into position a little easier. Okay, so that's they're all the vital tools that you need to install our folding, our sliding systems, and our screens. That's it. We're ready to install.
Yeah.